What's up, guys? FKA Closer. You see, there's a problem in our industry. And the problem is that a lot of people equate selling to going to war. And if you have this belief that sales is akin to warfare, you'll always be fighting a losing battle. And what I mean by that is the real battle isn't between you and the prospective client. It's never about that. It's between your beliefs and your energy, right? And so you need to understand that sales isn't about combat. It really isn't. We're literally just having conversations with people. Sales is about consciousness. And in my definition, I believe that sales ultimately is a spiritual pursuit. What do I mean? Well, oftentimes in sales, if we say we have 5 sales calls on a particular day and we go 0 from 5, for a lot of sales reps, it's very, very easy to fixate on what went wrong and to start replaying in their mind all of the things that they supposedly did wrong on those 5 calls. And what happens is the replaying of that disappointment projects out to future. And what I mean by that is the more that you fixate on the sales that you missed, the more you are programming your subconscious mind to do the same. And so for a lot of people in high ticket sales, they can take a bad day and suddenly that turns into a bad week, a bad month, a bad quarter, and the next minute they are looking to hop on a different offer because it's the offer, it's the leads, it's the market. Correct? The thing is, it's not about any of those things. It's about how you see yourself and the quality of your inputs. Because quality inputs equal quality outputs. So if you're selling a high ticket, whether you're a sales rep, a coach, or a consultant, you need to stop fixating on the negatives and start focusing on what you can be grateful for. Now, this is not a video about some vague platitudes or affirmations. You need to fixate and start thinking about all the things that you've done well, all the clients that you have closed. One of my biggest recommendations when people start to go down this kind of negative spiral path is instead of fixating on the lost sales, focus on the sales that you have made. Go back and listen to all of the closes, all of the call recordings when you did a great call, a 1-call close, a follow-up close. Those things become your stimulus material to reignite and align you with the mission that you're on and you being a high performer. You see, if you are thinking in terms of lack and scarcity, what do you think you're going to attract? More lack and more scarcity, because the world is essentially a mirror, right? It's showing you what you're wanting to see. And you may say to yourself, well, I don't want to see those things, but I keep seeing them. Well, that's because you're focusing on the symptom, not the root cause. The root cause is the fact that you keep programming your mind in the wrong direction. You keep fixating on your lack of commissions, your lack of closes, the missed calls that you're not closing. All of these things are compounding, and they're compounding daily. And so to fix that, you need to start shifting your perspectives and your paradigms. Start listening back to call recordings that went really well. Listen to yourself close a call. Focus on the clients that have gotten great results with you, okay? Because you can only have what you already have. And so by focusing on that level of abundance, you are inadvertently shifting your expectations. It's very easy to go 0 from 5 and start thinking about, learning new techniques, and maybe it's your lines and your script. And it's like, it's none of those things. It's your energy. It's your intention. It's your focus. It's how you're showing up in the world. It's your self-image. These are things that you really need to focus on, because everything else is downstream from those things. And that's why I say that sales is more metaphysical and more spiritual than most people realize, because it's a game where you are going to have to focus on you and how you see yourself, your expectations of you and what you feel truly worthy and drawn to. So if you are seeing a lot of lack and scarcity, it's really no surprise why you hear that in your potential buyers. But if you come to the call with different expectations, you're investing in yourself, you are aligning your actions with how you see yourself in the world in your ideal state, and your energy is aligned with that, shifts will start to happen. But you need to be programming yourself the right way and focus on the positives. Be grateful for what you do have. Now, if you're struggling with any of these things, you're always welcome to schedule a call with me. The link is in the description of this video below and the pinned comment. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section what you think of today's video. Hopefully it was valuable for you. And as always, we're not going to war. We're just having conversations with people. Remember that. Don't overcomplicate it. And until next time, happy selling.